we have to go back, greetings universe, to reminding ourselves of what 2025 signify. What does 2025 signify? Thank you, Ruki. And before we enter the new year, we spent almost the whole of December 2024 explaining the year 2025 from an esoteric perspective. I am live, guys. And those who were part of that session, the sessions we had in December, would testify to the fact that whatever is happening in 2025 was predicted in 2024. They are not new. It's not about prophecy. It's not about a prophet. Have you guys sensed the link? The understanding of numbers alone is enough for you to predict almost all the outcomes. Thank you, the universe. What were some of the events and patterns I mentioned last year were going to happen this year? I said it's a humanitarian year, right? Yeah, it's a snake year. It's a humanitarian year. And what did I say? I said there will be more chaos. I said in December last year that there will be a lot of plane incidents, right? And that's why I said we should show more empathy in 2025. So all of the things that are happening right now, they are not new. They are meant to be happening based on the energy of the year. It's an unpredictable year. It's an unpredictable year, right? So, and this is the best time to do shadow work. This is the best time to do shadow work. I want to know how many people here know what shadow work is or have done any type of shadow work at any point in time. Type in the comment section. If you are here and you have done, you know the meaning of shadow work, what it means, and you have carried out shadow work at any point in time, type in the comment section. Too slick, he doesn't know what shadow work is, okay? I saw the revelation. So I love what Carl Jung said, because Carl Jung explains it in a very easy way, in a very simple way. Carl Jung said, until you comprehend your darkness, you will never see your light. Until you comprehend your darkness, you will never see the light within you. Now, we have been taught, most of the things we have been taught about darkness are actually false. They are not true. We've been told that darkness is evil. No, it's not true. We've been told that darkness is satanic. It's not true. Darkness is the mother of light. Everything you see in the light, in your manifested reality, they are products of dark matter and dark energy. Yeah. And even as a human being, you're not just a being of light, you're also a being of darkness. Without darkness, there can never be light. God said, I am light, but I dwell in darkness. Everything we know about the universe currently is just 5%. 95% of the universe is dark matter and dark energy. So until you comprehend the darkness in you, you will never see the light. Religion has brainwashed people and lied to them. Thank you, Temilala. Shadow work is a practice of uncovering the dark side of you in order to integrate them. Thank you. It's not something you run away from. It's something that you confront. It's something that you improvise, you adapt, you integrate it, because you can't run away from your shadow. Because religion has lied to people that the moment you give your life to this or you accept this religion, you don't have any form of darkness in you. You are just a good person. No. You are a being of light. You're also a being of darkness. I was telling somebody, I said, how many people here have seen this series on Netflix? It's called Ozark. There is a Netflix series that you would learn a lot from. Ozark. It's called Ozark. It's had 4 seasons. If you have seen Ozark, let me know. You've seen Ozark? Yeah. One of the lessons you will learn from watching Ozark is Wendy, Mrs. Wendy, the wife of, what's his name? Maya, the guy. The very clever, gentle, compacted guy, well-behaved guy. Even under pressure, he is not agitated. Wendy never knew that he had such darkness in her. She was just a housewife. Mr. Bird, yes. Wendy was just a housewife. She was just a housewife, living a normal life to her. She never knew that she could unalive people until she did the first one. Until it became a tool for survival for her. There is darkness in everyone. Envy is in you. All manner of tendencies, propensities, proclivities, they are in every one of us. If you like, accept anything you want to accept into your life. It is a lie. They are only deceiving you that you are all, everything about you is just light and good. Because see, if you function from this perspective, you're going to live, you're always going to put yourself on a guilt trip and live a hypocritical life. Most religious people are hypocrites. Do you know why? They deny what is there. They deny an integral part of their nature. Darkness is an integral part of the human nature. Is an integral part of the universe, of life in general. Darkness. Without darkness, you won't see the light. Go and watch Ozark and see. Go and watch Ozark and see. So what is self-discovery? Because people think self-discovery is about discovering, the so-called beautiful things about you. No, self-discovery is discovering the darkness in you. So you can integrate it. The most powerful discovery, the most powerful thing you will discover in yourself is the darkness in you. Exactly, Savia. There's a darkness in you. The moment you are so you see you notice that it is not working, because if religion has the potency to transform lives, Nigeria will be the #1 country in the world where people are well behaved. even the prison system would have shut down. But the same country where on Friday, half of the country are in mosque, on Sunday, half of the country are in church. High crime rate, thieves, greed, and everybody praying to God. Because they have been lied to that they don't have propensities. They don't have tendencies in them to want to do something that society has labeled wrong. That's why you see in Nigeria, the number of LGBTQ in this country is unimaginable. But everybody lying to themselves that they are homophobic. An average Nigerian is homophobic, but it is a lie. I don't have any phobia whatsoever in me. And the moment you say, I'm not homophobic, he must be gay, is a lie. They are the ones who are gay and lesbians. Lying to themselves, covering up. That's fear. Whenever you see fear, you know why? You know why people show fear? They are hiding something. They're hiding a part of them. Most men who are homophobic have gay tendencies. Statistics, go and check. They don't even know that they have gay tendencies. That's why they have fear. That's why, don't touch me. If you are this guy in a gay, I go kill you now. It is a lie. It is fear. You have gay tendencies. I've got gay friends. I can shake their hands. I can hug them. He can't move me. You are a man like me. So no fear whatsoever. No fear. No fear. Because I have confronted every darkness in my own sexuality. That's what I've done. One of the things that you must deal with during this Lions Gate portal is your shadow. You must deal with your shadow. Especially in 2025, the year of endings, the universal year 9, year of endings. You must comprehend the darkness in you so you can see the light. You must comprehend the darkness so you can see the light. Judgy people who are quick to judge people. This one is drinking alcohol. This girl is on show. Go and check them. There is so much in them that they have not been able to comprehend. So they have to project, because one of the ways to know that you are so wounded and traumatized is how you easily judge people. How you are quick to judge people. Because they are doing what your religion says is haram. What your religion says is a sin. So you are quick to judge them. But you have your own. You have your own. It's a sign that you have a lot of shadow in you that you have refused to comprehend. Rather than comprehend your own shadow and confront it, you want to project your fears, your doubt, your hypocrisy, your incompetence, your insecurity. You want to project that on other people. That's why you see society where people have been raised like that's where you have the biggest hypocrisy. Go to the north. I've been there. Prostitution of the highest order. But everybody covering up and acting like they are masquerade. Lying. And this is the blockage and the hindrance to a lot of people's discovery of their authenticity. You will never become your authentic self if you keep living like this, on rules and regulations that hindered you from exploring the deepest part of your own soul, the fiber of your being, so you can comprehend your darkness, your tendencies. And we all have it. Wendy in Ozark never knew. Many of you have seen it. Go and watch that movie for the purpose of learning. Wendy never knew that she had the tendency to unalive people. She unalived her own brother. She unalived her own brother. If she knew that she had those tendencies and she comes to terms with those tendencies, she would not carry those things, those acts out. She would have been able to manage and integrate them and alchemize them into something that would be, serving her own purpose and authenticity. Yes, Ozark. The Lake of Ozark. Go watch it. So you see the way some people talk in public, you would think that they don't have any flaw, no imperfection. The moment you see a person who appears like they are perfect, they are hiding something. Go and check, they are hiding something. They are hiding something. Remember Ruth, one of the most brilliant characters in the movie Ozark. Ruth, oh, such a... Remember when she unalived the brother of Omar, the cartel leader? Remember when she... Because the guy unalived Ruth's cousin, Wyatt. Ruth never knew that her way, her method of taking a revenge on someone would be taking the person's life. She never knew that she could pull a trigger on a person until she did it. Come on, guys, man. Check yourself. Know yourself. You can't know yourself by religious rules and regulations. It's not helping you. Nigeria is a perfect example. Lionsgate Portal 2025 is the best time for shadow work. I was telling some, a lot of people are trying to push me. Even my uncles in my state, they're trying to push me. We need you to be in politics. We need you. I know the things I can do if I become a politician. I know I can get people out, and you can do that too. But I can get people out of my way in politics to do whatever I need to do. So I would rather not go there, right? But because I know, I've come to terms, there are people who think, even though they are doing shitty things, they still see them. I can never do this. No, so you see what religious people do. Anything they don't do is sin. Anything they do is excusable. Those are people who are suffering from incomprehension of their shadow. They don't understand their own shadow. You have to pity such people and not envy them. When I see them, I pity them. Judgy, critical, cynical people. I pity them. I don't judge them. I pity them. Hypocrites. There are many of them in Abuja. You see boys who criticize people for drinking beer, but he is smoking weed. He is using pills and taking Xanax and going to Zone 4 to take drugs. But the moment he sees somebody with a bottle of beer, all these haram people, they should ban beer. These are sick, traumatic people. You can't be like that. 2025 Lionsgate Portal is the season of you must walk through and in your shadow, because you can never separate your shadow from you. Your shadow will be with you for life, because your shadow is connected to your karma, the karma of your lifetime, of your incarnate existence. Your shadow is connected to it. So all you can do is integrate, master, channel, manage your shadow. You cannot get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. Hmm. 2025 is a year of transformation. It's a year of self-discovery. It's meant to be a year of emotional healing. So all the themes of endings, of rebirth, of wisdom, of release are meant to be the structures that would help us confront and integrate the shadow aspects of our lives. The parts that you ignore, the part of you that you reject, that you suppress, that you pretend it is not there, but it is there. The part of you that you sweep under the carpet. Yeah. There's a man I never imagined in my life. If they tell me that man will be doing side chicks, I will never believe it. Because when he was broke, he wasn't even stepping out of his house. From work, home. I never believed. And I'm telling you, a man that I know who is an in-law. I never believed he could do. But the moment he was promoted in his office and he got a big position, every weekend they're always having meeting, traveling for meeting. But when he was exposed, those travels, it was hotels to go and meet girls. So it's like, wow. You don't know. See, you must know your tendencies and your proclivities. You must know them. Stop denying that it is not there. If any man is in Christ, is in a creature. Now lie. Some of you right now, you have not come to terms with the fact that you have the tendency to cheat on your partner. Yes, you are denying it. You are suppressing it. You are ignoring it. You are rejecting it. But you do. Thank you, Annabelle. You have the tendency to cheat on your partner. There is nothing wrong with you admitting that you have the tendency to. I have this tendency. So how do I manage this tendency? That's what shadow work is. Not that I am anointed. No, I pray 5 times a day. I have received religion, so I can't do anything like that. You are lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. That's what you are doing. You are lying to yourself. Because you are meant to align shadow work with the energies of 2025. Especially in this Lion's Gate portal. So, first and foremost, understanding the energy of 2025. Number 1, understanding the energy of 2025. Understanding the energy of 2025. 2025 Universal Year 9 is a year of completion. It's a year of letting go. You have to let go of the things that no longer serve you, so you can prepare for a new beginning. So conducting shadow work in 2025 helps you to release old baggage, old emotional baggage, unhealthy patterns, and limiting beliefs. There are people who want to heal the world. They want to heal the world from their own sickness. You have not healed yourself, you want to heal the world. There are people who are bundles. They are bundles of trauma and childhood wound, childhood dysfunctionalities and negative patterns and baggage and junk. But they have refused, because the path to healing is painful, but there is power in the pain. They have refused to embark on that journey. So they think that they can excuse their own healing by trying to portray themselves as, I am here to teach all of you and heal you from your problems and your irresponsibility. But they are sick. He is sick. She is sick. She is meant to start the healing from herself. You are meant to start by healing yourself first. What does the snake symbolize? The snake symbolizes wisdom. 2025 is the year of the snake. The snake symbolizes renewal, introspection, right? So the energy of the snake encourages deep reflection, intuition, right? Transformation. So if you want to confront your shadow, the hidden fears, the lies that you have told yourself for years, you must embody the energy of the snake. So you can shed old skin and put on a new body. That's what the snake does. It sheds old skin. 2025 is the year of shedding your old skin, of letting go of the past, of releasing unresolved emotions, all the regrets, all the attachments that are hindering your growth, the things you are holding on to. There are parts of you that you have refused to let go of, and it is those parts of you that are hindering you from progressing and becoming who you are meant to be. Those parts of you, it is not something external to you, it is something that is in you. Those parts of you, those unresolved emotions, those attachments, those negative patterns, the trauma in you that you have refused to let go of. That's what's holding you down. It is not what you don't know. It is what you know that just ain't it. I can't remember who said that quote. It is not what we know that hold us down, but what we know that just ain't it. There are many things you know about yourself right now that are the limitations in your life. That is who I am. I know myself. That is who I am. I can't take nonsense from anybody. And people package it as identity. When I step into the room, I step in as myself. And I don't care what anybody says. You are a junkie and a psychopath that needs to run proper self-examination. That's it. And that is what is holding people down. Letting go of the past. That's what you must do. That's one of the things that the snake energy does, letting go of the past. I went to a CEO meeting and they were asking us, if you were an animal, what animal would you embody? And everybody mentioned every animal. And they asked me, they said, what animal would you love to embody? And I said, I would like to be a snake. And everybody was like, no, yeah, I love the snake so much. There's a lot to learn from the snake. Letting go of the past, shedding old skin. Facing your fears. The snake's energy supports courage in confronting fears and insecurities. The snake's energy supports reclaiming your power. To reclaim your power in 2025, you must let go of the old. Because the lack of understanding of your shadow would make you give your power away. But it is time to reclaim your power. Reclaim. If you can just reclaim your power, you would notice that life is very possible for life to be better than it is. The snake energy, embracing transformation. You must not see change as a threat. We have only 2 days, 3 days to the 8/8, and then before you know it, the Lionsgate portal is over this year. Shadow work practices, basic shadow work practices. Basic shadow work practices. You know, a lot of times we think that spirituality is in the thunderous, disruptive, gigantic experiences. Grand rising, brother. We think that if something is not spooky and loud and dark and this and that, then it is just spirituality. We think that it can be a spiritual solution. But you see what they call journaling. Journaling is one of the most powerful practices for shadow work. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts. Penning down your thoughts. Grand rising, Lemon. Journaling. Asking yourself questions and writing those questions down in a journal. Now, I'm going to give you some questions you need to ask yourself, you know, as you carry out shadow work during this Lionsgate portal. Because if you understand this, it would help you to design your 4 square of desire, your sign and seal ritual better. It will help you to have a better design for your sign and seal ritual and your 4 square of desire. Now, there are questions you should ask yourself. If people can help us write the questions in the comment section, please do. Number 1 question: what am I most afraid of letting go of, and why? What am I most afraid of letting go of, and why? What I'm telling you now is spirituality. Journaling is spirituality. Because what we have on social media these days is there is the epidemic of half-baked spiritual commentators and energy workers who come to give people false hope. You know, they criticize religion, but they are worse. Greetings, Vaughn. There are many of them on social media, all these spiritualists who think that just by telling somebody to carry calabash on their head and go to the river and drop it, their problem is solved. No. And to many people, that is what spirituality is. That's not to be condemned. It's a practice. Water ritual, all of that, they are practices. But that is not more powerful than journaling. Because journaling helps you to connect more with yourself, with the deep questions in your soul that need answers. So number one question, what am I most afraid of letting go of, and why? There are people who are afraid. What they are most afraid of letting go of is their fear. Because whilst they were growing up, they were abused, bastardized. They went through a traumatic childhood. So they have become defensive. So now they think the world is against them. So the moment they meet people, the first thing on their mind is, they don't like me because I'm so good. I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I'm so good. So they are afraid of it. Is fear. It is simple. It is fear. They condescend. A rude, disrespectful person is a fearful person. Just know that. He or she has built shells around. He's using that to protect him or herself. Because let me disrespect and be rude so that they are not disrespectful or rude to me. It's a strategy. So such a person would be afraid of letting go of their fear, right? So ask yourself that question right now. Write it down. What am I most afraid of letting go of, and why am I afraid of letting go of it? Some people are afraid of letting go of negativity. So even when you point out their negative tendencies, they gaslight you. Gaslighters. What am I most afraid of letting go of, and why? This is real spirituality. Number 2 question. Which recurring patterns in my life am I ready to break? You need to sit down and ask yourself, what are the recurring patterns in my life that I am ready to break? The first guy you dated abused you, cheated you, treated you like trash. The second guy abused you, treated you like trash. The third guy, same thing. The fourth guy, same thing. The fifth guy, same thing. And then men are what? Men are scum. But the problem is not the men that you are dating. The problem is you. The problem is you. It is not that men are scum. It is that something is faulty about your decision mechanism. So what you are doing to yourself is you are hitting your head on the rock, bleeding and blaming the rock. But you are the one hitting your head on the rock. You are the one finding such men and dating them. And it has become a recurring pattern that you will never find a man that will respect you. You must gravitate towards an abusive low life. Whether he's rich or broke, there are rich guys who are low lives. But there is just something in you that would magnetize shitty behaviors. Rather than deal with that thing, you now label men as scum. There are men here that they can never date a grounded, virtuous woman. They are looking for a damaged woman. Yes, they are always looking for damaged women who will give them this false sense of control. Something is wrong in you, you don't know. Something is wrong within you. And that's how they have been dating. Now, because they have dated 5 girls who they thought they could beat the girls and the girls won't talk, they now realize that you can't push a person to the wall, no matter how weak you think they are, and they won't turn against you. Now, when it happened the 5th time, you see them on social media. Alpha male wannabes, small boys. Alpha male wannabes, fooling themselves with unrooted videos. All these girls. Your decision mechanisms, recurring patterns in your life that you have refused to break. That's the problem. Recurring patterns in your life. A needy man who is not secured in himself will use money to perform and prove is a point to women. Now, when they eat his money, it turns around. All these girls, all they want is money. But money is all you have. You have wounds in you, you are meant to heal. And you think because you have money, money can heal the wounds. No. Heal your wound first. Because if money is all you have, girls will chop your money. Because that is all you have. Performances. People want to perform. If you want to know the state of your shadow, start dating or go and marry. You will know that you are not really who you thought you were. Marriage and relationship will reveal all the demons in you. Right before your very eyes, you will see them. And if you are ready to break free and to transform your life, you will take responsibility. If you are not, you will start playing victimhood. And you will start playing victimhood. Because marriage and relationship will reveal to some of you men that you can actually beat a woman. You never thought you could touch a woman. But marriage has now revealed to you that you are an abuser. Recurring patterns. Recurring patterns. Recurring patterns. What are the recurring patterns in my life that I am ready to break? Can someone type that in the comment section? What are the recurring patterns? The stupid decisions and choices I make repeatedly, and then I blame the world because I made a stupid choice. I blame men, I blame women, I blame the government, but I'm the one making the stupid choices and decisions. Something is wrong with my decision mechanism because I need to comprehend my shadow. I need to comprehend my shadow. There are parts of me that I don't know yet, that are mysterious to me, and I need to explore those parts of me. I need to go down to the depth of my soul and know myself better, so I can know how to manage, integrate, improvise those aspects of myself. What are the recurring patterns in my life that I am ready to break? Because if you don't break them, life will break you. If you don't break them, life will break you. Why are you okay with people treating you like a second-class human being, like trash? Why are you okay with it? It's not people, it's you. If I respect you as a person and you disrespect me, I will stop respecting you. Matter of fact, you will cease to exist in my consciousness. It will be like you no longer exist, because I will not tolerate disrespect from you when I did not disrespect you. So rather than disrespect you, I will cut you off. I cut people off. Me, I cut people off. I don't care what people, I cut people off. Me. Yes, I cut people off. Who is shouting? Those couple, they are fighting again. I cut people off. Let me tell you guys, if you know yourself, not just your strength, you know your inadequacies, right? You know your shadow. You understand yourself to the point where you have explored your shadow, right? It will be impossible for you to make the wrong decisions and choices in life. It will be impossible for you to do that. Number 3 question. What emotions or memories do I suppress, and how do they affect me? There are emotions and memories that you are meant to bring to light. Yes, you must comprehend them. What emotions or memories do I suppress, and how do they affect me? That's another question. Because they've told you that the moment you give your life, right, you are now new. Everything in your past is gone. But you know it's a lie. Because you can't erase those memories. You are meant to learn how to improvise and manage them. Yeah. If you were violated as a child, that memory will be part of you for life. No matter what anybody tells you. If you like, go and wash your head in River Nile. The memory will rest and abide with you forever and ever. So the goal is not to deny and suppress the emotions and the memories. The goal is to master it, to be a master of that experience and that memory and that emotion. What emotions and memories do I suppress, and how do they affect me? You need to ask yourself, what aspect of myself do I criticize or hide from others? What aspect of myself do I criticize or hide from others? Shame and guilt. A society of shame and guilt. I am an alcoholic, but I have to hide it from them so they don't know that I am an alcoholic. I have the habit of gambling, but I have to hide it. So you think by hiding it, you are doing yourself some justice. You are meant to bring it to light and deal with it. It's not about people. Number 5 question. You must write freely. You are not doing this so that you can judge yourself. You are doing this so you can see clearly. You are performing more or less like a surgical operation on yourself. That's what you are doing. Number 5 question. What area of my life am I not proud of? There are some aspects, there are some actions you have taken in life you are not proud of, and you are suppressing them. The emotions and the memories are there. There are some things that you have done in the past. When you remember, you just quickly brush it off. No, you are meant to invite it. The emotions, invite it. Discuss with it. There are some business decisions you have made, and when you think back, they are actually very stupid decisions. What aspect of my life am I not proud of? Religion tells you to sweep it under the carpet. No, you shouldn't. There are some people you've slept with, and whenever you remember you slept with, you're like, how could I have stooped so low to engage in any form of intercourse with such a charlatan? You're not doing this to judge yourself. Sometimes we have to stoop low so that we can understand that as humans we have the propensity to stoop low, so that we will no longer stoop low. There are some business relationships you've gone into and they used you and dumped you, and you are not, whenever you remember, you're not proud of it. You're not proud. There are people who they became so successful, and just one poor choice, poor decision, they destroyed everything they built with their sweat and their blood and their time and their energy. And when they remember now, they are not proud of it. It should not weigh you down. You should seek to understand it. Why did it happen? What are the patterns? What do I do? That's what I did when I did my shadow work. Because I thought I was perfect. Many people think they are perfect. Nothing is wrong with them. They are just going to be teaching people. But they are sick. They don't know it. When I was doing my shadow work back in 2020, one of the things I discovered about myself was that I was okay with not getting rewarded for my efforts. It was normal for me to not be rewarded. It was a dark part of me that I refused to understand. I gave it a name. I'm a very, very selfless person. I don't care whether they reward me or not. Whatever I do, I know that I am the one who can do it. They are not strong enough. And what did I do? I told myself, for anything I'm going to do in my life, I will build a reward system around it to reward myself. Yes. Why do you think I do master classes that are premium and people pay? I am rewarding myself. Because if I don't, all you are going to hear from people is, Mr. Femi, thank you. We like what you are doing so much. Thank you. So thank you, no, but I have rewarded myself at least, even though the money is still going into organizing free events, but no problem. If I'm going to use my money from my business to do master classes, to do international conscious conference, let it be that it is not most of the money from my business. Let it be that a lot of the money going into all these events is coming from the same master class, from the same social media, because I have mastered how to build a reward system around through the shadow work that I did. Maybe by now, if I didn't, I would have died. People would have trashed and used me and dumped me, and I will call it selflessness. There's a way we call it. The shadow that you have not comprehended, you look for a fake virtue. You will call it a virtue. I am a selfless person. I am a gentle person. That's why they will spit on me. They will hit me. They will trash talk me. And I won't reply them because I am a gentle person. No. We all have our breaking points. I hardly go to the bank. My account officer would usually just come to my house. But I had to go to the bank yesterday. And when I entered the bank, and there were no seats there were no seats there. So somebody was sitting, and I just stood with the lady that was sitting there, and I just said, "Can I talk to you about?" And she just did her hand like this. "Please move back. It's too early for people to come and be standing there." I say, do you know how much money I have in your bank? Don't ever. I caused a sin. I don't tolerate disrespect. I will never. I said, you can talk to all these other Nigerians here. I don't even come to the bank. So coming here today, I am your customer. You keep my money. You should serve me coffee and breakfast because I came to your bank this morning. People were laughing. I was like, yeah, I'm a king. Many of you allow people to disrespect and trash talk you because religion told you that you should allow that. And the same religion does not allow anybody. There are religions that will kill just because you criticize their religion. And the same religion is telling you, if they beat you, turn your neck to the other side. Don't do this, don't attack, because that's what. No, come on, man. No. It's not tolerance. It is unworthiness. You don't understand your worthiness. That's why you can accept and tolerate that level of disrespect and abuse and dishonor. That's why you are tolerating it. And I said, give me a seat here right now if you don't want me to stand. And because I do my PR, most of the security guys there, I give them money. All the few times I've gone there, and even in the morning as I was saying, I was giving them cash. And they brought me a seat and I sat down confidently. Some other people were looking at me like, who is this one that is extra? That one are your business. It's not. If you like, look at me like, let them trash you and accept it. I don't do that. Because it is proof of your understanding of who you are. I'm telling you, many of you in the name of relationship, you are in love. You allow your partner to trash talk you and treat you like you are a property, like you don't have any value. They do it to you the first year. This is the 10th year. You don't even know yourself again. You have lost yourself in the name of your stupid love relationship. It's a shadow. It is something in you are refusing to confront. No matter how I love you in a relationship, the moment you start disrespecting me, it is over. It's over. I don't buy into religious dogma and rules that tells me that I have to accept trash from people, when the same religions would even kill people for criticism. The same religion will say their God fire will come down and burn you just because you question them, and they are telling you just accept it. Accept it. That's how God will reward you for this, your tolerance. No, you will lose yourself. You are going to lose yourself. Lion. What does lion? Is it lion? Lion baby? What's this? What's lion? You're going to lose yourself. There are a lot of other questions. I don't know what the lion is now. Okay, it's a gift. Is it funny? Thank you to the person that gave me lion. What's lion? It's big money. Lions get gifts. Oh, thank you. So it's big gift. How is it big gift? Okay. Thank you to the person that gave me Lion's Gate. The power of meditation and visualization. The Lion's Gate portal. This is the period that you have to spend more time meditating and visualizing. Meditating and visualizing. Ask your shadow self to reveal its wisdom and listen to its guidance. I love, if you are part of the Lion's Gate Masterclass and you don't carry out those exercises. The exercises of the Lion's Gate portal every morning, the Lion's Gate portal prompt that we send every morning, those are exercises that will reveal yourself to you. You're going to start beholding yourself like you are watching yourself in a mirror. How do you do shadow work? Inner child work. You have to reparent your inner child. You connect with your younger self to heal the wounds and provide the love, the understanding that you lacked. So you reparent your inner child by reconnecting with your younger self to heal the wounds. Many of you need to be a bit playful. There are people who are too serious. That's where I am. I'm always serious. All this play. That is a wounded little boy that needs healing. And he uses seriousness to cover it up. And with all the seriousness, where is the result? He's not a millionaire to start with. She's not a millionaire. She's not really producing that much results. There is a place of playfulness, even in your purposefulness. There is a place of playfulness, even in your purposefulness. Go to the pool and swim. Dance in the rain. Draw, paint, go fishing. Watch some meaningful movies. Watch animations. Sometimes, I'm not saying do all of these things this period. You can do it later. Go to a comedy show, meaningful comedy show. Go to a concert. Not all these concerts where peasants are sweating. There are some concerts that you sit down. You can even meet people at that concert. All those Ludovico classical concerts. Go there, sit down, listen to great music. Hang out with friends. Throw some parties like monthly in your house. Invite friends over. Do some barbecue. Bring some bottle of wine. Discuss. Live a life of purposefulness and playfulness. Bring some fun into your life. That's how to connect with the younger version of you. Your goal is to heal the wounds. Go for some massage. Play some game, Monopoly, chess, learn some sports, tennis, basketball. All of these practices, they help you to connect with the younger version of you. And the goal is to heal the wounds and to provide the love and understanding. You are tapping into the strength that you thought was not there. Martial arts, good for them. Learn some musical instruments. Learn how to play the guitar. Piano. Sometimes go to the park with a mat and just, go camping. Go camping. Bring some fun and ease into your life. Don't stop using over seriousness to cover up your childhood wounds. It's a childhood pain and wound. That's what it is. The rejections that you faced as a child, the neglect you faced as a child, you are afraid of having that same experience. So you cover it up with over defensiveness, over seriousness. So you are living through your wound, from your unhealed self. It now becomes worse if you have mouth to speak or you know how to speak English. You will become everybody's teacher, nobody's student. Organize, painting events with your friends. Call 7 of your friends. Let's go painting. Go to a park. Get cardboards, Canva. Get some markers, some pencils. Sit down. You guys draw. It doesn't have to be perfect. Draw. Whatever you draw, take it to your house and put it on the wall. This is spirituality. Write poetry. Put your emotions in writing. Put your emotions in writing. Create this symbolic representation of what you are releasing and what you are transforming into. I know someone who she draws a lot, and the only thing she draws are different forms and shapes of birds. And they are so beautiful. She will draw a bird. Some of you connect with the child in you by drawing. Over seriousness does not take anybody anywhere. Forget about social media. People will just come and be lying to you here. They don't really have the results they are claiming they have. It's all cover up. Their perfection is all cover up. They are not rich. They are not richer than you. You are richer than them. You can even feed them. Forget all those social media talk. Over seriousness does not bring results. Take notes. Bring some fun into your life. Bring some fun into your life. Go dancing. They do salsa in Abuja. After the Lionsgate Portal is over, on one Sunday, just go to Papi's by Metro on Sunday in the evening with your friends. Go and do some salsa. Go and dance. Yes, go and do it. Learn some yoga. It helps you. All of these activities would help you release stored emotions from your body. That's what it does. Release stored. Not sitting there every time, walking. Walking doing what? Are you a millionaire with all the work? No. When you now meet them in real life with all their big talk on social media, you can't even spend one night in the house where they live. But they talk as though they have all the money in the world. And teaching people from the place of their wound and saying, nobody should play. Every time you are working doing what? Bring some fun into your life. Bring some fun into your life. Integrating your shadow. Affirmations. The vocabulary, your vocabulary matters. Your feelings and thoughts about yourself, you must convert them to words and speak them into the atmosphere. I accept and I embrace all parts of myself, even the ones I fear. So you are going to accept and embrace all parts of you, even the ones that you fear. The Lionsgate Portal is here to heal you, to activate your destiny. You must open up to it. You must open up to this energy because it is a healing energy. Now, wherever you are, close your eyes and say after me. Just close your eyes. Let's do this practice. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourself as a child. Imagine yourself as a child. Now, visualize and imagine yourself as a child in the arms of your mother. Imagine yourself as a child in the arms of your mother. And then say after me, I accept and embrace all parts of myself, even the ones I fear. Say it again. Say, I accept and I embrace all parts of myself, even the ones I fear. I accept and embrace all parts of myself, even the ones I fear. I release the past with gratitude. I make space for renewal. I heal my inner child. I reparent my inner child. I can see my inner child running around the place, laughing, riding bicycles, eating ice cream, treated nicely, treated with love and care. I can see my inner child. I can see the boy in me, healing from all the traumas and the pain and the wound, from the neglect, from the abuse, from the rejection, from the disappointment, from the absentee father, from the passive aggressive parent. I can see the boy in me. I can see the girl in me, healing from the violations of my teenage years. I may not be able to erase the memory, but I accept it. Yes, it happened to me, but it has shaped me and made me who I am today. And I tap into every power in that pain. There is some power in that pain for me, and I tap into that power. Transformation is my power, and I step into it. I step into it with courage. I step into it with grace. Now you're going to do a release ceremony. Those of you in the Lionsgate Portal Masterclass, the Lionsgate Portal prompt tomorrow is a release ceremony. But I'm going to give those who are here right now some tips. You're going to do a release. You want to release yourself from the wounds of childhood. So you're going to take a pen and a paper, and you will write down what you are letting go of. Please note instruction. Number 1, it is a release ceremony. You're going to write down what you are letting go of. Shame, guilt, insecurity, low self-esteem, ego, proclivity to be abusive, defensiveness, fear, insecurity. Write it down. Tendency to submit yourself to abusers, propensity to present yourself as someone that can be used and dumped. You can use me and dump me. Laziness. Name them. Unnecessary pride and arrogance. Lying. Falsehood. Write down what you are letting go of. Write it down. Let it come. You are not judging yourself. You're not doing this from the place of judgment. No, this is not a religious gathering where somebody, hey, you are crying because you don't want to go to hell. Leave hell for who hell is meant for. You are writing it down so you can integrate it. Write down what you are letting go of. Write them down. You're going to carry out this practice either tonight or tomorrow, but do it before the 8th of August. Write them down. Write them down. The tendency to stay in an abusive relationship, the tendency to be okay, to being used in business, to not be rewarded in business, and you are okay with it. Working like an elephant and eating like an ant, and it's okay. And you are saying it's the fault of the government. They don't protect us. But you are the one doing that to yourself because you have refused to comprehend and integrate your shadow. Write it down. Cry and write it down. Be writing it and be crying. You must let go. It's 2025, the year of endings. You must let go. Write it down. And safely, observing safety precaution, burn that paper. Burn that paper and say to yourself, I am new. I never existed. I am new. I never existed. I am new. I never existed. I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm a king sitting on my throne. I am ready to sit on my throne. I am ready to wield my sword. I'm ready to pursue my purpose. I'm ready to nurture my nature. We're going to close with this. Practice forgiveness. Practice forgiveness. Practice forgiveness. Someone was telling me they regret a particular decision. Saying, I regret a particular decision. And I simply told them, it's not about regretting the decision. Just, can you help me put on this other light? They regret a decision, yet the next decision they want to make would foster the consequences of the past poor decision they made. So you can imagine. It's not about regretting decisions. It's about forgiving yourself. It's about forgiving yourself. It's about forgiving yourself. Now, my definition of forgiveness is not conventional. It is not conventional. My definition of forgiveness is intentionally building yourself to become directly opposite what your abuser thought you were going to become by virtue of their abuse. You want me to repeat that? That's forgiveness for me. Forgiveness is not going to the abuser. No, that's not what forgiveness is. That's foolishness. Forgiveness is intentionally becoming. That's why they say success is the best revenge. Forgiveness is intentionally becoming everything directly opposite what your abuser thought you were going to become, what your oppressor thought you were going to become, what the abusive dysfunctional father, the abusive dysfunctional boyfriend, husband, wife, society, group of people, religious leader, directly opposite. When people do things to you, when people oppress you, thank you for the gift, when people oppress you and they intimidate you and they abuse you, they have expectations. Yes, I hope you know that. So going to your abuser is not forgiveness. You don't need to have any relationship with your abuser, except in some cases. The moment, for instance, a lady that was taken advantage of when she was young by her uncle, who violated her. The uncle would expect that she would become a prostitute. Then she turns around. Doesn't just end up a responsible woman, but she also became wealthy and powerful. That is forgiveness. That is forgiveness. That's forgiveness. A young man who was treated unfairly by his stepmother, treated like trash in the house, used, was the one that was doing all the work in the house, was not allowed to go to school. Any activity that would foster his growth, his stepmother frustrated it. But he grew up and became the CEO of a tech company. He doesn't have to go to his stepmother and say, I forgive you. You don't need to do that. You have forgiven yourself. The only person you owe forgiveness is yourself, not the abuser. Leave the abuser alone. Asking the abused to interact with the abuser, you are putting more burdens. You are putting more burdens on yourself. Bringing your abuser into the equation. Focus on yourself. Heal yourself by becoming everything directly opposite what the abuser, the mockers, thought you were going to become. They thought you were going to become a non-entity and nothing. But you become something directly opposite. You cut short their expectation. That is what forgiveness is. Because the only way to not harbor resentment towards them is to become directly opposite everything they thought you were going to become. There are people who have wronged me. I will never go to them. I don't hold anything against them. I have become everything directly opposite what they thought I was going to become. So there is forgiveness already. The reason you are still harboring resentment, sadness, depression because of the abuse is because you are yet to become everything directly opposite what your abuser expects you to become by virtue of their abuse. It takes determination, so determine. Whatever it takes, give it. The woman that told you in your family, people like you don't go far, and because you have not really gone far, that's why you are bitter. When you go far, the bitterness would leave you. Success is a flowing river of life. It flows and washes away all resentment. Fulfillment is a river of life. It flows and washes away every resentment and malice and bitterness towards anybody. I hold no grudge towards anybody because I don't need my abusers, right? I have an in-law who, every time I had financial struggle, the 3 different times that I crashed, the kind of statement he made, because I know that this guy actually doesn't like me. But every time I have proved him wrong. So I am his Lord. I don't have any relationship with him. And it's not a matter, people think you must have a relationship with everybody. If I see him on the road, I won't greet him. It's not unforgiveness. No. I don't want to have any relationship with him. But I have no bitterness. Yeah, because he is the one that will need my help. I'm not the one that will need his help. That's how you forgive yourself. Leave all this religious nonsense talk that they are telling you. Oh, reconciliation. Reconciliation is an exercise you find within yourself. If you can reconcile with yourself by becoming everything directly opposite what your abuser thought you were going to become. There are people I saw at my father's burial last year. I don't have anything to do with them, and at the burial I saw them, and me and you don't have any relationship. Why should I pretend? Because I don't care. And people say, this is your father's burial, they came. But I cannot pretend. I don't want to talk to them. Forgiveness is not a burden on the abused. No. Forgive yourself. When you forgive yourself, right? You would look at the abusive father, the abusive mother, the abusive friend, the abusive partner, and you won't have any resentment because you have become everything directly opposite what they expect you to become by virtue of their abuse. That's how it is done. So forgiveness is the art of working on yourself. The abuser must be out of the equation completely. It is you now. Forgiveness is all about you, not about your abuser. This Lions Gate Portal 2025 is your season of healing and transformation. All the exhibits and liabilities of the last 9 years will not follow you into 2026. It is going to become a new phase of life for you. The next 9 years of your life will be rewarding. It will be that of harvest. It will be that of forgiveness and beauty and glory and grace and honor and splendor for you. That's what's going to be for you, because you have chosen to forgive yourself. That's what you have done. You have chosen to forgive yourself. The International Conscious Conference starts on Friday, the 8th of August. In the morning, we're going to have the morning session from 10 a.m. It's physical and virtual. But if you are in Abuja, it would really be great to have you come around, even to meet you, take pictures. And we're going to have a session on leadership and governance from 10 a.m. To around 2 p.m. The evening session, the most powerful aspect of this International Conscious Conference, is the Friday night, which is the 8th of August. It is the peak of the Lions Gate Portal, and I'm preparing for that night, 8 p.m., where you are going to seal your letter to the universe. I made a video this morning. If you don't know how to write your sign and seal ritual, watch that video this morning. By now, you should have your letter to the universe ready, because on the 8th of August at 8 p.m. during the International Conscious Conference, we are going to seal that letter. And it is going to be the scripts, the systems engineering that is going to power the next 12 months of your life. That's what's going to happen. And on Saturday, we're going to have different sessions on health, on food, relationship, and on Sunday we continue, and on Monday, and then we end the International Conscious Conference on Tuesday, the 12th of August, which is my birthday. We're going to be visiting an orphanage. I am subscribed to a particular orphanage, but it is very far. So apart from the orphanage, I want to have a new orphanage that is nearby. So we're going to be going to the orphanage on Tuesday to close the International Conscious Conference 2025. Your life, listen to me guys, after this season, you have stepped into a phase of transformation. That's what has happened to you. You're going to look back. In 12 months, you would look back and be like, wow, so I can be here in 12 months. That's what's going to happen to you. And trust me, it is possible. Thank you. So see you guys tomorrow. And if you are in the Lions Gate Portal Masterclass, make sure you are carrying out all the exercises that we'll give out every morning. If you are in the Manifest Growth community, please make sure your sign and seal is ready for August 8th, 2025. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great night. Thank you.